The Devil's Breath of Eagle Pass. Maria Rodriguez, a sophomore at Sul Ross State University, had a ritual. Every Thursday at 7:00 a.m., she'd buy a large café con leche and a pan dulce from La Estrella Bakery on Main Street in Alpine, Texas, before heading to her art history class. March 7th, 2019, was no different. Spring break was a week away, and she was dreaming of painting landscapes in Big Bend National Park. As she paid for her order, a scruffy man in a worn cowboy hat cut in line, muttering something about divine timing. "Maria," normally shy, retorted, "There's a line, sir." He just smirked, a gold tooth glinting, before leaving the bakery. Outside, the West Texas sun beat down on a dusty pale yellow Ford pickup, the kind you see everywhere in Brewster County. What she didn't notice, and what would haunt her nightmares for years, was the faded bumper sticker, Los Hermanos de la Luz, the Brothers of Light. Later that day, at 4:15 p.m., Maria was driving back to her dorm after a late ceramics class. She decided to take the shortcut through the alley behind the university library, a route she usually avoided. As she slowed down to navigate a pothole, the pale yellow Ford pickup blocked her path. The same man from the bakery jumped out, along with two others. "We need to show you the true light, Hermanai," he growled, his breath reeking of cheap whiskey and something sickly sweet. Maria screamed and tried to reverse, but the truck slammed into her bumper. Disoriented, she fumbled with her phone, but the men yanked her out of the car. The last thing she saw before being shoved into the back of the truck, under a tarp smelling of manure and gasoline, was a piece of graffiti on the brick wall, a crudely drawn sun with a single menacing eye. The metallic tang of fear filled her mouth. Maria spent the next 5 days in a cold, damp cellar beneath what authorities would later describe as a ramshackle ranch 20 miles south of Eagle Pass. The cellar reeked of stale sweat and incense. Her captors, members of Los Hermanos de la Luz, believed she was a chosen one, destined to bear the child of their leader, a charismatic but deranged man named Elias Valdez. Valdez, who called himself El Sol, preached about a coming apocalypse and the need for pure blood. He spoke in manic bursts, his eyes wild. "The world will burn, but we, the enlightened, will rise again," he'd rave, his spittle hitting Maria's face. They administered a strange herbal tea, claiming it would purify her. It tasted like bitter almonds. On March 12, 2019, at approximately 10:00 a.m., a routine Border Patrol checkpoint flagged the pale yellow Ford pickup for a missing taillight. During the inspection, an officer noticed a faint floral scent emanating from the truck bed, a scent inconsistent with the vehicle's exterior. He pulled back the tarp, discovering a stained mattress and a single tarnished silver earring. This seemingly insignificant find triggered a full-scale search of the surrounding area. Later that day, authorities raided the ranch. The scene was horrific. Ritualistic symbols painted in blood adorned the walls. They found Maria, emaciated and traumatized, locked in the cellar. Valdez was apprehended, ranting about the son's wrath. But one member of Los Hermanos de la Luz, the man with the gold tooth, was never found. Besides Maria and Elias were the other two members of Los Hermanos de la Luz, but if one of them was the gold-toothed man who evaded justice, what other dark seeds did he plant beyond that Texas border?